Good morning, everyone. So today we are going to discuss about sexual health, specifically male sexual health. So in our video a few weeks back, we did discuss about female reproductive health and PCOS. So today we are going to discuss a lot about testosterone, right? Testis cycle, and uh, and obviously the connection between the microbiome and the regulation of androgen, right? That's so let me share the screen. Yeah. So so we're talking about men's sexual health, men's reproductive system, right? We all know testosterone is one of the important hormone for male reproductive health, sexual wellness. Not only sexual wellness, it also plays a role in various other metabolic uh, issues and bone mass, muscle mass, uh, sperm production, production of red blood cells, right? So, and that's why we see a lot of people going to gym, picking really heavy weights, so they are obviously told, to have good sleep, better sleep, right sort of diet, less stress to improve your testosterone production, and that's to large extent it is true. But the question is how these regulation happens inside the body, and what kind of diet really help. Is it only a high protein diet, taking too much of protein it works, right? And these are the pertinent questions. So this is, let us discuss each of these things today, right? So again, low testosterone levels is said to cause anemia, because again it is the production of red blood cells, right? And even depressive symptoms, right? We'll discuss each of these things, right? So essentially now the connection between gut microbiome and testosterone, right? So again, like gut brain axis, gut liver axis, we have, and gut immune axis, we have a gut testis axis, which promotes the functions of male reproductive system, right? So this axis, actually, this axis uh, involves the production of various you know molecules, metabolites, and neurotransmitters that drives the nutrition, immunity, and hormone related functions, right, to regulate the androgen metabolism. Right? So again, certain gut bacterial species are involved in the androgen metabolism, converting testosterone into DHT, dihydrotestosterone, which is the most active form of androgen, right? So a balanced gut microbiome, or having a microbiome which is promoting optimal microbial function plays an important role in improving our androgen metabolism, and regulating our reproductive health, right? So how does gut microbiome actually contribute or promotes reproductive health, or regulates your testosterone production, right? So essentially through various vitamins and nutrients. I'm sure a lot of people who have been following my content know that a lot of these vitamin minerals are actually you know synthesized by your microbiome. For instance, vitamin A, right? Folic acid B9, which is again and this is which is provided by the microbiome. Calcium and vitamin K. So all these have an impact on on the reproductive cycle, on the testosterone production. So this is, I will share the link also for this research, right? So this is a screenshot from the research, which clearly showcases, the specific microbes involved in synthesis of various nutrients, which helps in regulating our testosterone production. Right? Similarly, gut microbiome also, and even protection of oral microbiome, right? So it also produces certain metabolites and neurotransmitters that promote our sexual health, right? So GABA, we know, it is one of the neurotransmitters which helps in even regulating our brain health, and that's why low testosterone level are linked to your depression, right? So again, serotonin, serotonin is, is happiest hormone, is 90% is produced in the gut, right? And this is something which is really important. So again, nitric oxide, your oral microbiome actually synthesizes a lot of food which is high in nitrate into nitrite, which gets converted into nitric oxide. Nitric oxide make sure a smooth flow of blood across body, which involves your penis, and where it induces the penis erection. So nitric oxide plays a role, right? And similarly, hydrogen sulfide, right? So these are certain neurotransmitter metabolites produced when our gut microbiome is in balanced stage, which promotes our testosterone production and sexual health, right? So these are really important, right? So again, all these are modulated by the diet we eat. Right? It is not about a high protein diet or a fat diet, or counting your macronutrients like protein, carbs, and fats or calories. It's more like understanding the interaction between your microbiome and various molecules and chemicals in the food, right? And what those chemicals and bioactive molecules are converted into. Right? These are what we call secondary metabolites, and uh, uh, even the neurotransmitter production, right? So nutrition, anyways, nutrition impacts your GABA production, your serotonin production, nitric oxide production, your stress production, right? Then so the connection between the testosterone, low level of testosterone and depression, right? So there are, if in case of gut disease, there's certain bacteria which produce certain enzymes that can degrade testosterone levels and lead to depression-like symptoms. So there's a research on cell.com which clearly establishes this connection. So I'll be sharing the link for the research in the description, right? Again, so again, gut microbiome has a role in various metabolic diseases like obesity and type 2 diabetes. And right, a lot of people who have erectile dysfunction, right, uh, also suffer from either obesity, diabetes, right, metabolic disease, cardiovascular disease, right? So essentially, these are so it's not only about low level of testosterone which causes these diseases. It is also linked to your erectile dysfunction. So it is not only about sorry, it's not only about the low testosterone which causes erectile dysfunction. So it is also about the metabolic disorder due to imbalance that is what causes what can cause erectile dysfunction, right? So this is gut microbiome, when it is imbalanced, can lead to high production of LPS and low production of SCFA, short chain fatty acids like nitrate, which can trigger inflammation, which can lead to this inflammation is what makes us develop obesity. It reduces your GLP, POIN production, right? It makes us it leads to increased food cravings and sugar cravings. On the flip side, when we have high short chain fatty acid production, it regulates our satiety, it regulates our insulin sensitivity, right? So it regulates our food intake and keeps our biology in balance. And bitrate is one of those anti-inflammatory metabolite which is set to regulate our metabolic health, right? So essentially there's an interconnection between the gut microbiome, the metabolic diseases, and sexual health, right? So it's not only about having good sleep or having right set of nutrition. It is, yeah, it is, but we need to understand what nutrition is required, what nutrition we have to think from a gut microbiome perspective, right? So essentially, how are what molecules we should feed our gut microbiome so they produce the right sort of beneficial molecules and neurotransmitters and metabolites, which regulates our biological functions, which suppresses inflammation, which promote anti-inflammatory activities, we promote production of anti-inflammatory cytokines, right? And that's a key role between the microbiome and the men's sexual health, right? So that's it for today, right? Have a great day. Thank you.